Hello, I am Elijah Armstrong. I am a lighter skinned black male with shorter locks. I'm wearing a black t shirt with a red collar. And I am here today to introduce another one of our 2022-2023 Heumann-Armstrong Award videos. For those of you who don't know, the Heumann-Armstrong Award is an education award for students in the 6th grade and up, including all forms of higher education, who have experienced and fought against ableism in education. Each of our winners receive a $1,000 monetary award, and we also shoot a video with each of them where we give them a chance to share their stories. And this is one of those videos. Before I introduce the video, I just want to say please like and share this video because that helps us a lot. And also, if you post it on social media, please use the hashtag Heumann-Armstrong so we can find you and hopefully keep the conversation going. And without any further ado, I'm proud to introduce you to Ava Wright. On screen now is the logo for all four organizations: the American Association of People with Disabilities, the Quello Center, Equal Opportunities for Students, and Esquire Bank. On screen now is the logo for the Heumann-Armstrong Award and white text on a gray background that reads, "Present 2022-2023 Heumann-Armstrong Award winner Ava Wright," illustrated by Access Gallery.
My name's Ava, and my pronouns are she, her. My description, my hair is dark brown. I guess my skin's like kind of fair color.
A photo of Ava. Ava, a black and white 7th grader, wears a hoodie with mountains in the background.
And I'm from National City.
An illustration of Ava in the same position.
I'm a 7th grader and my school is Chula Vista Middle.
An illustration of Chula Vista Middle School.
My teachers are really nice. I like my school. Sometimes, like I said, it's frustrating because they don't give me breaks, but overall it's really nice. I am the Cavalier captain at my school and my advisory. That's about where we go to meetings every once in a while and we see if there's any issues about the school and if they need anything changed or anything. And then I go to the meeting and I tell them and I explain to them what they need and what's going on, and then they fix it.
Ava at a student council meeting with school administration.
I don't know how to describe I don't know what it's called, but my disability is where I get upset very easily and I need to take breaks here and then. And I feel for the people that don't understand, so at my school they don't let me take breaks sometimes, and it's very frustrating because when I need a break they don't let me take one. And then when I try to explain to them, they don't understand.
Ava getting overwhelmed.
Well, it's very frustrating because I guess they don't see it as what I see. I see it as I get frustrated and I need help. And they see it as, I guess they think that I'm making an excuse to get out of the classroom. And it's very frustrating because when I actually need help and I need to take a break, sometimes I even need somebody to sit with me and help me, and they don't do it. And it's very frustrating and upsetting because
Ava's teacher refusing to help her when she's overwhelmed.
In my old school, they helped me so much. It was so nice in my old school, and I want that for my school now.
A teacher sitting with Ava and helping her calm down.
So at my old school, my elementary school, it was we made these projects about wheelchairs and disabilities, and it started with my teacher. She brought a book in called We Move Together, and so we like went off based off that, and we decided that we're going to gather all this information about disabled students and people in general, and then we put it into a project, and we all created like like pictures, and like we just built out of clay like what we can do, like put a ramp on the stage. And so we did that, and then we were
Students making an art project.
also like we were going with another class because all their students were disabled, and so we thought it would be based off them. So we invited the superintendent into our class, and we showed her the project, and we asked if we could get a new sink in the school so that it's for people with disabilities and wheelchairs, so that if they need to get water or wash their hands, they can do that. And so they put in one sink in our in one of the break rooms, and then we asked for them to do it in the playgrounds and put a new accessible playground, but they never did, and they still haven't. And I've been in contact with her, and she still hasn't replied or make any changes. And we were super upset about that because there are disabled students at my school that need that structure.
A playground that isn't wheelchair accessible.
So I feel like what it means to me is like, it means a lot to me because I like in my old school there was like this classroom, and it just made me so upset because all they did was sit in that classroom and did nothing. They learned, but like they didn't go outside really to play on the play structure or anything because they were disabled. And I guess the school thought that since they were disabled, they needed to sit in a class all day. And that made me very frustrated and upset because I always saw them and they looked upset and miserable. So we decided that we were going to try to fix it, and obviously it didn't get fixed. So I feel like they should like fix it, because maybe they should like go outside more and hang out with their friends and like actually like do fun stuff instead of just sit in a class all day.
Students with disabilities trapped in a classroom.
And I feel like my biggest heroes are probably Miss Yegan, my elementary teacher, because she helped me and she taught me what I know. She taught me that people with disabilities need help too, and everybody should be treated fairly. And also the book called We Move Together, I love it so much because it talks about how people with disabilities should be treated equally, and how they should like have they should not be bullied just because they have disabilities, and that they should actually have more stuff for disabled people so they can have fun too and be able to do more stuff like other kids can.
Ava reading the book We Move Together.
At my old school, I feel like me and my classmates, it was just the same like the other students. We just sat down in a class. We learned, but like we didn't really get to go like with general ed, and they technically just called us special ed, and like we just sat in the classroom and learned. We didn't really get to go hang out with friends, be in general ed classes. So what we did was we took our class, and we like for half of the day we'd go to general ed classes, and then we'd come back to Miss Yegan's class for the rest of the day. So, or for like we wish that for other students too. It doesn't have to be just that, but like we wish that like those students get to at least like feel what it feels like to be with the other students and actually experience it, because it's not fair that they don't get to like do what other regular students get to do. They're not regular, but like other students get to do just because they have a disability.
Ava in a general education class.
So how I started was, like I said again, Miss Yegan. Well, there were students in the class that didn't really get to do anything, and we thought maybe if we make changes that it will actually change and help them for the better. And so, like I said, we brought the superintendent in, we tried all this stuff, and they didn't really help, and it made us all upset, and I'm still trying to fix that.
Ava and other disabled students talking to the superintendent.
But how I got started was by Miss Yegan. She's my amazing teacher. She helped me. She taught me. She showed me what it's like. Then she brought the book. We moved together, and then after that, like, we looked around the school. We took notes on what's not like able and what's not accessible for students that are in wheelchairs and students in general that have disabilities. And we took notes and
Ava taking notes around her school on what is and isn't accessible.
We even had like a big meeting with the superintendent where we took her around the school, we showed her around, and we told her what we need to fix and what needs to get fixed. And she said okay. She said it would be fixed before we move schools, or like before the 6th graders go to middle school, and it's still not fixed. And that made us really upset. I want to write books. I feel like I want to write books, and I want to like be. I just want to be a hero to the students that are disabled. I want to like be the person that they look up to when they think about it, like disabled people and what like they change. I want to change more stuff for disabled people in the future.
Ava writing books.
It makes me really proud of myself because I've came a long way from before, and I feel like it's not about the prize, it's about helping other people and like making them feel happier about themselves and letting them do more stuff.
Ava mentoring a younger disabled student. Thank you, Ava, for sharing your story with us, and you can find more about Ava in the description of this video, as well as more about all of the organizations that work together to allow this award to happen. Please stay tuned and keep checking out the channel because we have 5 other winners from the Heumann-Armstrong Award this year, as well as 6 winners from the previous year who already have videos up. So please be on the lookout for those as well.